Welcome. Welcome, my dear friends. How are you? Fine? Yes, I am live. Myself, Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande, would like to welcome you all in my Ayurveda Academy YouTube channel. Today, at this moment, I am live and explaining you regarding the Ayurvedic pharmaceutical procedures. I know. I have already on my channel of Ayurveda Academy, there is one playlist regarding the Ayurvedic medicine preparation. So each and every video will be available over there regarding the actual demonstration how you can prepare the medicines. But let us talk a little bit more about the what you can say the theoretical aspect. So today's topic is Ayurvedic pharmacy, and that is a kitchen pharmacy. Okay. So we are going to discuss Pancha Vidha Kashaya Kalpana. Relax, my dear friends. Although the video is in English, after processing, YouTube will give you the Hindi, Marathi, Tamil, Kannada, every type of the subtitles. So my subject will be available in Hindi, Marathi, everywhere. Don't worry, relax. Because you know that when I talk in English, it is sometimes better for the processing to the YouTube. Anyways, Pancha Vidha Kashaya Kalpana. Are you getting my topic? Pancha Vidha Kashaya Kalpana. This is the Sanskrit word, I know. Pancha is five. Kashaya, actually, the meaning of Kashaya is Kvat. But here, it's not only about the decoction or the Kvat. We will discuss about five different procedures, especially this Pancha Vidha Kashaya Kalpana can be prepared at your home. And what are that five procedures? One is a Swarasa, herbal juice. Kvath, that is herbal decoction, boiling like a tea, herbal tea. Churna powders. Then Hima is very cold, thanda, cool. Hima is a cold infusion. And Fant is a hot infusion. I hope I actually make the very less time of the live, but I think you are enjoying this live. So whoever are there, please write some comment. Dr. Deshpande, we can see you. Dr. Deshpande, we can hear you properly. And if possible, I don't know, you can make the subtitles on if it is coming over there. Okay. So first we will start with the herbal juice or the Swarasa. There are different methods. Of preparing herbal juice or Swarasa in Sanskrit. First method, take the fresh herbs, for example, ginger. At your home, you have the ginger. Cut into the small pieces, crush it or pound it in mortar and pestle. We are talking about ginger, ginger juice. Keep the whole mixture in the fine cloth, prepare the bolus, then squeeze the same to obtain the ginger juice. Ginger is very interesting for our digestion. Agnimandya, Ajirna, low digestion, loss of appetite. Ginger is the best. So ginger juice is the best. Similarly, you can prepare the juice of fresh basil leaves. Tulasi. Basil, everybody there is you can see the tulsi leaves in the Indian homes. So fresh basil leaves is very good for our respiration. So whenever there is a cold, cough, bronchitis, pneumonitis, always go for basil leaves. They are very good for your respiratory system. So ginger juice or the basil leaves, I have explained you. The dose is 15 ml or 1 big spoon 3 times in a day. Okay. We are talking about Ayurvedic pharmaceutical procedures, pharmacy, but specifically we are starting with the kitchen pharmacy. We are talking about herbal juice, that is Swarasa. Second method. Sometimes what happens, some herbs, plants, their leaves are very rough and hard. Hence, it is very difficult to express the fresh juice from these hard leaves. Now, what you can do? Such leaves should be first exposed to the steam for the few minutes, and then it is easy to squeeze the juice from these hard leaves. So this is the second method of swarasa or herbal juice preparation. We are going further. Method 3. We are talking about Ayurvedic pharmacy. My dear friends, please stay over there and try to listen interesting things from the Ayurvedic pharmacy. We are talking about herbal juice, swarasa. Third method. For the totally dry herbs, weaker juice preparation can be made. What you can do, take these dry herbs, crush them, add twice the amount of water, keep the mixture for 24 hours, and then strain the liquid. So this is for the preparation of weak herbal juice from dry herbs. Fourth method, my dear friends, we are talking about swarasa, herbal juice. Fourth method is a puttapak. Sanskrit word, I know. Putta and pak. Pak is fire. I will explain you what is putta. Putta is giving the processing or the sanskar of Agni. Puttapak, this is the method for extracting the juice from the hard leaves. How to do? It's little complicated. You can learn from the expert Vaidyas. With this puttapaka method, one can obtain the juice from the leaves of Adhatoda vasica. Yes, you are correct. That is vasa. Vasa is a very good plant. Very good plant. It stops the bleeding, especially when there is a bleeding from your sputum. Hemoptysis, tuberculosis. Yes, you are right. Tuberculosis. There you can use this vasa, which will stop the bleeding from your sputum. Puttapak, vasa puttapak. How to prepare? Take the fresh leaves and prepare the paste by adding some water and grinding the same in mortar and pestle. Put this paste in the bolus of the leaves of Ficus religiosa. Of course, I know. This is not really you can easily prepare at your home. You have to learn this particular technique and then you can start preparing the Ayurvedic pharmacy at a smaller scale. Now, we are talking about puttapak. Now, then prepared paste of this special mud is available, multani mati. So, prepare the paste of that multani mati or the special mud. Cover the same on this bolus of what we covered with the leaves of the Ficus religiosa. They cover the same up to the thickness of one finger. Then we are talking about puttapak. Then it is dried. Keep the same in open fire out of the house or in the oven. When this particular becomes red hot, take this out, allow it to cool, take out the outer covering of the mud and leaves and squeeze the paste inside. The juice comes out very easily. This Adhatoda vasica, vasa juice contains mostly the element of the water of the herb. My dear friends, I have explained you the three methods of herbal juice preparation, Swarasa Kalpana. Now I am going further. Herbal paste, that is called as a kalka, as a Sanskrit word. Herbal paste or the kalka. How to do it? Crush the fresh plant till it becomes soft mass. Dried herbs can be turned into the paste after adding water and making soft mass. Such paste can be made or can be taken with honey or with ghee or with oil, or you can prepare this with the mixture of oil or the ghee. Herbal paste or kalka is used as a base substance for making decoctions or preparation of the oil, medicated oil, or the preparation of medicated ghee. This base is sometimes added to prepare that medicated ghee or the oil and can be used sometimes this paste as an external poultice. One can prepare in this way the paste of fresh garlic. Garlic is very hot. No for pitta. No. Garlic is very, very hot. So if you have the bleeding problem, ulcer problem, pitta prakriti, don't take garlic. But you can prepare the paste from onion. You can prepare the paste from horseradish. The dose of this kalka or the paste is 1 to 3 grams or 1 tablespoon. With this method, both earth and water elements of the herb are obtained. We are talking about Ayurvedic pharmacy. I have already talked about the juice, that is herbal juice or the swarasa. I have also talked about the paste or the kalka. Now I am moving further. Herbal decoction, that is kwath. How to prepare this kwath decoction? Take 1 part of herb, add 16 parts of the water, keep it boiling in the low flame. Remember word low flame, without keeping the lid. Don't keep the lid, and reduce this particular decoct water after boiling to the 1/8. So for example, take 15 grams of the herb, that is a crude type of the, not fine powder, crude or the coarse powder, and add to it 1 cup of water, which is usually 240 ml. Moderate decoction can be made until the water is reduced to the half. This decoction can be made from the hard parts of the plants like root, bark, fruit, or stems. The decoction or the kwath that we have prepared must be consumed on the fresh and the same day. You cannot keep it in the freezer and consume afterwards. Herbs, once boiled, cannot be used again for any purpose. The usual dose of decoction is 15 ml 3 times in a day. I am moving further. We are discussing Ayurvedic pharmacy. Professor Dr. Deshpande, MD in Ayurveda. And channel is Ayurveda Academy. Please try to make such comments whether you are seeing my video good, because I'm not a person of making it too much times live. So I am trying my level best to come live as many times as possible. In addition, I have nearly 2000 videos on my channel on the different topics of Ayurveda. Okay, we are going further and we will talk about medicated water. Medicated water, in Sanskrit, Siddha Jala. How to do it? 1 part of the herb, add 64 times of the water, boil the same till it reduces to half the amount. I will tell you one interesting medicated water right now. You can write down some notes. Make the subtitles on. After completing this live, after completing the processing by the YouTube within 24 hours, you will get this video with the Hindi subtitles, Marathi subtitles, Kannada subtitles, Malayalam subtitles, Punjabi subtitles, German, French, everything. Everything. Okay. I am now talk about Shadangodaka. Wait. Don't take tension, because Sanskrit is very interesting. Even I am giving now subtitles in Sanskrit also. Okay. So Shadanga and Udaka. Shadanga is a 6 and Udaka means water. So this particular medicated water is prepared with the help of 6 plants. Yes, what are the names? 2 types of sandalwood. Red sandalwood and white sandalwood. Shweta Chandana, Rakta Chandana. Next is Nagarmotha, Amapachak, Cyperus rotundus. Then Vetivera, that is Ushira or the Vada in Marathi. Then dry ginger, that is Amapachak, and Pitta Papada. This is the name of the plant, which is anti-pitta because of the bitter taste. I repeat the 6 herbs. One is red sandalwood, then white sandalwood, Cyperus rotundus, Vetivera, dry ginger, and Pitta Papada. Pitta Papada is the name of the plant. All 6 plants, crude powder, coarse powder is boiled in the water, then reduced to half the water, that becomes reddish in color and slightly bitter, sweet in taste. This Shadangodaka, this water, can be given in early stages of any fever, viral fever, typhoid fever, malaria fever, every fever. Because this is antipitta and amapachak, shadangodaka. This will reduce the toxins in the body. Shadangodaka will increase the digestive fire. That will quench your thirst. So this shadangodaka is a very best home remedy for any type of the fever. Another water, another medicated water. Come on, come on. Gold treated water. Are you making the comments or not? I am visible or there? Just a minute. I will check it out. Okay, I will check it out. I think nearly 15 minutes I am talking with you, and some people are, of course, there are some comments coming up, and I wish you all the what you can say, the thanks for making some comments, and I will continue my discussion. I am now talking about gold treated water. Take any pure gold ornament, like for example ring, but it should be very clean enough, not the repeatedly used and very dirty. No, 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 no. Very pure, clean gold ornament. That ornament, you hold it in some fork and hit it on the gas fire till it becomes red hot, and then dip it in the 1 cup of the water. I am talking to you Suvarna Siddha Jala, gold treated water. Okay, hit it, that gold ornament, till it becomes red hot, and then dip it in the 1 cup of the water. Repeat the procedure for 20 times. Hit it, dip it, hit, dip, hit, dip. Suvarna Siddha Jala. Give this gold treated water for drinking to the patients suffering from the diseases due to the low immunity. For example, cancer, you have the less immunity. HIV or the AIDS. This is Suvarna Siddha Jala, gold water. This simple gold water remedy can boost your immunities of the patient. Another way, another benefit, you can use this gold processed water, Suvarna Siddha Jala, for preparing the medicated ghee. Medicated ghee. This particular ghee then becomes excellent remedy for removing any toxicity from the body. My dear friends, give this Suvarna, gold, processed water and ghee in the dose of 1 to 3 teaspoons. Now, you can give this particular medicated ghee to the patients who are undergoing chemotherapy for the cancer. This particular ghee prevent the side effects of the chemotherapy. For example, you know that the loss of hair is there, total weakness, debility is there when you have the chemotherapy for the cancer. So in these cases, even some patients suffer from the osteoporosis after chemotherapy. So to prevent loss of hair, to prevent debility, to prevent osteoporosis, this ghee prepared from gold processed water is very useful. Okay, next pharmaceutical procedure of Ayurveda, that is milk decoction. Yes, milk decoction. Milk decoction is known in Sanskrit Kshira Paka. Kshira means milk and Paka means processed with fire. I can give you some examples afterward, but try to understand the procedure first. Milk decoction, Kshira Paka, 1 part of the herb and 8 parts of the milk and 32 parts of the water. The mixture should be cooked till the water is evaporated. With this particular Kshirapaka method, we can increase the good qualities in that particular plant, but we can reduce if there are any drawbacks in that particular plant. For example, the taste of Arjuna is not so good, but that can be converted or palatable when we prepare the Kshirapaka or the milk decoction. So Arjuna Siddha Kshirapaka is the best example for as a cardiac tonic for the milk decoction. However, for other herbs, smaller amount of water can be added so that the milk decoction can be prepared very quickly. Which another herbs that you can use for Kshira Pak or the milk decoction? You can prepare Shatavari Kshirapak. Shatavari, best tonic for the muscles. Galactagog, increase the breast milk. Then for the male partners, there is a Ashwagandha Kshirapak. Ashwagandha, Shatavari are the best rasayana, best immunomodulator. Ashwagandha can be used for many joints problems like ED, all this thing, muscle weakness. You can use this atrophy of the muscle. So Shatavari and Ashwagandha can be cooked in milk with this particular method. Now we will go further. We are talking about Ayurvedic pharmacy, pharmaceutical procedures. I have completed the Swarasa, Kalka, that is fresh juice, paste, and also decoction. Now I am telling you about the further, what you can say, the modification of that decoction. Now in the pharmaceutical companies, this decoction is reduced to to get a solid form. Decoction is heated, and then it becomes solid. That is called as a ghana. Ghana is a solid. This particular process of making decoction to solid is called as rasakriya. Sanskrit word, yes. What we can do? Keep the decoction on the low fire. The mixture should be constantly stirred. Constantly stirred a decoction till it becomes like the consistency of honey. Later, any doctor, Vaidya, pharmaceutical person can prepare the tablets from this particular solid ghana form. The advantage is that instead of the liquid form, this is very easy to take because tablets are very easy to take in spite of the liquid. Various herbal decoctions can be turned into the form. For example, best example is Guduchi Ghanavati. In spite of the Guduchi Swaras, in spite of the Guduchi Kwath, one can go into the market and you are having availability of Guduchi Ghanavati. Guduchi is Tinospora cordifolia, best herbal tonic for the Pitta Kapha person. Okay, so Guduchi Ghanavati is very easy to take. Naturally, the patient's response is good, which is called as a patient's compliance. My dear friends, here Dr. Deshpande is live and try to explain the different Ayurvedic pharmaceutical procedures. First, I am discussing Pancha Vidha Kashaya Kalpana, Swarasa, Kwath, Churna, Hima, and Fant. Now I am discussing hot infusion, which is called as a Fant in Ayurveda. Fant, hot infusion. How you can do? My dear friends, wait. Those who are there on the screen or the on the platform, social media platform, Ayurveda Academy. I am from Ayurveda Academy channel. I have the expert team of the doctor. Now I am telling you, you go to my channel and check the playlist. Check the playlist. There is a preparation of Ayurvedic medicine. This is the name of the playlist. And you will get all these methods which is shown as a demonstration to you. This is, I know, this is the subtitles and the theoretical aspect. You can download the subtitles. You can make your own PDF, etc., etc. Now I'm talking about hot infusion or the fant. Take 1 part of the herb and 8 parts of the boiling water. Keep it for 12 hours and then strain the mixture. Here we are not cooking or boiling. We have to keep only the herb into the hot water. One can also prepare quick hot infusion by steeping herbs only for 30 minutes. This is for the delicate parts of the plant like flower and very smooth leaves. And for the aromatic herbs, we cannot prepare the decoction. It is better to make the hot infusion. Okay. Next, Ayurvedic pharmaceutical procedure, especially this one, till this one, this is the home kitchen pharmacy or the homemade Ayurvedic medicines. Cold infusion. Next product, cold infusion. In Sanskrit, is called as hema. I repeat the Sanskrit words. First is a swarasa, herbal juice. Second is a kwath, kadha, herbal decoction. Then there is a churna herbal powder. Then there is a Fanta, that is hot infusion, and now this is fifth one is a Hima cold infusion. Take one part of the herb, 6 parts of the cold water to it, allow it to stand for 24 hours, then filter the same. Cold infusion or Hima is the best to treat the pitta problems, acidity problem, burning problem, ulcer problems. This is all their plants are anti-herb type of the qualities and having cold potency, and they are also having good smell, aromatic flavors. Now, how you can prepare the quick cold infusion? Very fast. Mantha. Take one part of the herb, 4 part of the water, mix the ingredients properly, and drink the mixture. Yes, I'm giving you example. Cold infusion. Infusion of dates, raisins, Garcinia indica, black grapes, and amalaki can be prepared with this month or the cold infusion method. This is an excellent remedy for alcoholic hangover. Many are stuck up over there. Oh, sir, repeat. Because we drink sometimes and we want to some remedy from Ayurveda, alcoholic hangover, how to reduce it. So you have to take the cold infusion. One part of the this all, for example, 5 grams, add the 4 parts of the water, keep it for some time and drink it. I will repeat the ingredients: cold infusion, dates, raisins, Garcinia indica, black grapes, and amalaki. This is best remedy for alcoholic hangover. Okay, we are talking about kitchen pharmacy. Next is a rice washing. Rice, yes, rice, you know rice. Tandula udaka. Tandula is a rice, and udaka is water. So we have to take the rice washing. How to do it? Take 40 gram rice, add 320 ml of water, that is 1 to 8 ratio, 1 to 8, 1 part rice and 8 parts of the water. Mix the rice in the water by hand for a few minutes, keep it for 10 minutes, take out the water and give this water every day to treat the dehydration in cases of loose motions or the diarrhea. Tandula udaka. Yes, wait. I'm telling you another example. Another example. 1 part of the cumin seeds, 1 part of cumin seeds, add 8 parts of the water and mixture it, and then take it out water, and this particular medicated water or washing can be used to treat the leukorrhea, white discharge in the ladies. Take this mixture twice a daily for minimum 3 weeks. We are talking, my dear friends, the live session, Professor Dr. Deshpande, MD Ayurveda, Ayurvedic medicine, and MD in Ayurvedic physiology. Ayurveda Academy channel. Please subscribe it. Preparation of ghee. Simple. Take the unsalted raw butter in a pan. Keep it over fire. The butter will soon melt and broth will produce. Now turn the fire low and watch the melted butter. Soon there will be golden yellow or brown bubbles around it, and it will start smelling like popcorn. At this particular point, turn the heat off because it will burn quickly. We are talking about preparation of ghee. Let it cool, and then strain it to the filter and store it in a cool place. For storing, it does not require refrigeration. This is simple ghee preparation. Now I am telling you about medicated ghee or medicated oil. 1 part of the herb, 4 parts of the ghee when you prepare medicated ghee, or 4 parts of oil when you prepare the medicated oil. Then 16 parts of water should be totally mixture cooked till the water evaporates. Or another method, you can do first the decoction of the herb and then add equal amount of oil or ghee to the decoction and boil the mixture till the entire decoction is evaporated. How to test that medicated ghee is ready or medicated oil is ready? I am telling you simple test. Videos are available, demonstration videos are available on my channel, Ayurveda Academy. Simple test to test medicated ghee or the medicated oil. Put small drop of the mixture over the fire. It burns without making crackling sound. Then that medicated oil or medicated ghee is ready. Okay? Slowly and steadily, we are talking about Ayurvedic pharmaceutical procedures. Few words about the external application. For example, different types of the lep. Ayurveda is very famous for lep. Dashanga lep, lep gori. We have to apply the paste. Then we can do the massages, aromatic and heavy oil for the massage. Then we can put the potis on the joint. Upanah can be prepared from variety of herbs. So external application is another pharmaceutical procedures. Similarly, herbal juices and herbal decoctions can be used for washing the wounds or the eyes or the ears. For example, Triphala decoction is many times used as antiseptic for washing the wounds. Now here I am telling you very interesting type of medicated ghee which is called as Shata Dhauta Grita. Shata Dhauta Grita. Grita is a ghee. Shata means 100. Dhauta means washed. 100 times washing is required to prepare this ghee. Just wait, I am telling you. This means ghee is washed in water 100 times. Yes, I am telling you. Take the flat pan, preferably of the copper pan, put 100 gram of ghee, pour 1 cup of the water, okay? 100 gram of ghee and 1 cup of water. Then with the flat surface of your hand, start the mixing ghee and water. Start mixing ghee and water. When the color of the water changes and there is a froth formation, please stop the process. Allow the mixture to stand still for 5 minutes. Slowly pour the water. Repeat the procedure till the consistency of the ghee becomes like wax. So this washed ghee is the best external soothing application, Shatadauta Grita, for the skin. This Shatadauta Grita can be applied in the cases of severe burn, severe itching, dryness of the skin, burning sensation of the skin. My dear friends, under the supervision or under the guidance of expert Vaidya, this Shatadauta Grita, if very pure and very hygienic, then can be given internally but only by the expert Vaidya. When it is given, when there is a burning sensation in the body due to the fever or high pitta, for treating the pitta disorders, for piles, this Shatadauta Grita can be taken internally in dose of 1 TSF 2 times in a day. My dear friends, Professor Dr. Deshpande, MD Ayurveda, is live on the Ayurveda Academy channel, and we are discussing the different Ayurvedic pharmaceutical procedures. Now, a few words about the powders and tablets. Ayurvedic herbal churna, then vati or the gutti, VATI or BATI, vati or bati. Most dried herbs can be turned into the powder form. But remember, the expiry for most powders forms, churna, is only 6th month. Yes, but of course, when we keep the powders in the Germany or the very cold areas of the Western countries, they do not lose their potency. They can keep it for the 1 year. But when you add gum, acacia, and then prepare the tablets. They easy, very easy to prepare this such type of the tablets from the churnas. Expiry for the tablets is extended up to the 3 years. Churna only 6 months, but tablets 3 years. Okay. Now, next Ayurvedic pharmaceutical procedure is regarding the medicated charcoal. This is called as a mashi. Yes, yes, Sanskrit word. Mashi, medicated charcoal. How to do it? Take the powder of the herb. For example, I am giving you an example afterwards. Put it, that powder, herbal powder, on the flat pan. Keep it on the low fire till it turns to the black charcoal. Put this mixture in mortar and pestle and triturate it till it becomes very soft. We are talking medicated charcoal or the mashi. One famous example is Triphala mashi. You know the Hirda, Beda and Avla, Triphala, three fruits. We can prepare the mashi. Medicated charcoal prepared from the Triphala powder is an excellent remedy for treating the vomiting, hiccup and pain in the abdomen due to the gas. Second example of this mashi is Amalaki mashi. Take the fresh Amalika fruits, cut them into the pieces, take out the seed, dry these particular Amalika fruits, put them on the iron pan and start giving them low heat. Add little fresh butter when the black smoke starts coming out. Reduce the mixture to the charcoal, then add 1/4 powder of psyllium seeds. This simple herbal preparation is an excellent remedy for hyperacidity. Even you can take this particular powder 1 teaspoon 5 times in a day, periodically after every 2 hours. Now, the last but not least, I am talking about Ayurvedic pharmaceutical procedures. From the last 45 minutes, I am talking about Panchavidha Kashaya Kalpana, Swarasa, Churna, Hima, Fanta, and then different types of the preparation. Now, I am talking about few lines about Avaleha or Ayurvedic jam, like Chavanaprash. Yes, yes, my dear friend, we are at the end of the live session, but don't forget to see the playlist in the Ayurveda Academy YouTube channel. What is the playlist name? Preparation of Ayurvedic medicines. And you will learn everything without paying anything. Okay. So Avaleha, there are 3 steps in preparing Avaleha. First step, prepare the decoction of the herbs. Number 2, prepare sugar syrup. Third, add these and the prakshepa dravyas, that is powders of the other herbs, and prepare the avaleha. For example, avaleha of ginger. What you can do? The juice of the ginger 1 part, sugar 4 part, water 4 parts. Prepare the sugar syrup, then add the juice of ginger and prepare the ginger jam or the avaleha. My dear friends, I hope you have enjoyed this live session for nearly 40 minutes. And there are a lot of comments over here. But I'm sorry to my dear friends. I can see, for example, sir, father age is 80, unko urine में Klebsiella bacteria रहते हैं. All these personal queries, somebody is saying about osteoarthritis, somebody is having some other problems. But I will request, please WhatsApp on 9226810630. We have the expert team of the doctors. They are doing under my guidance all the activities. You must relax. And then this is the paid consultation, of course. I can tell you frankly. But you can see what we are doing. There is a lot of time we spend on the mobile phones, sometimes audio calls or sometimes the video calls. But you can take this advantage. But at this moment, I have to quit this live session. But I will try my level best to come as many times as possible live, and we can enjoy these live sessions as well. Thank you very much. Take care and bye-bye.